All right, fam, it's your girl, Jen Ether. You're back for another mini reading. It's really going to be like 8 minutes, so, I mean, not going to be too long. Yesterday, I did a reading, and it was basically letting you know how to prepare for the new energy that's coming in, right? The things that you need to do to prepare for this new energy. We got a lot of good information in that reading. A lot of good intuitive hits came in. A lot of things that you need to do as far as like spiritually preparing and things that you need to do physically to prepare. So today we are going to actually dig into what the change is. Like, what is the new energy? What's that about? You know what I mean? So let's get straight into it. Let's start with the Kali deck. I didn't use this yesterday. And as I was shuffling the cards and clearing the energy for today's reading, I looked over and saw my challenger or the charger. Anyway, saw this sitting on the Kali deck. Like, okay. So a lot of you guys could be getting new cars. Maybe you guys have been looking into yellow cars, Chargers, Challengers, Chevys, something with that Hemi engine. This dude I work with, he stayed talking about the Hellcat. So some of you guys could be into the Hellcat, looking into buying one of those. Especially for anyone that loves souped up cars. Might be some men on here as well. I do get more men, I would think, than maybe the usual reader. But that's still to be determined. All right, so what is the energy coming in? What is this energy? Give me one card, please. Oh, there you go, Kali. I had to say please. I mean, when you're dealing with the Orishas, they can be a little tough. So I definitely had to say please. All right. To receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kuru Kala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release and you shall receive. So this new energy that's coming in is really going to be the energy of you releasing. That's the thing, like releasing things that no longer serve you. But really what I felt was releasing of old energy, old karmic stagnant energy that's just been kind of sitting in there. Look at energy like blood flow. You know what I mean? When your blood's circulating through your body with no constraints, no constrictions, you're in a good situation. But it's when you start to get blockages, blood clots in certain spots where you start to run into big problems. You know what I mean? High cholesterol, diabetes, all that type of shit. Fucking heart attack, shit like that, right? So, same thing with your energy. You need it to be able to flow throughout your body, you know, dispersely, without any blocks. But when we have certain things that we've gone through naturally, we all go through as humans, we do tend to become blocked in certain parts of our energy. It could be your heart chakra, you know what I mean? Because really what we're talking about is your chakras. Your energy, your crown chakra, to your third eye, to your throat chakra, to your sacral chakra, down to your root chakra, right? So depending on, your heart chakra as well. I skipped the heart chakra. So, and I believe that's one of the biggest ones a lot of us are dealing with today. But yeah, so when we go through certain things in life, if you were someone that was always told as a kid, like, stay in a kid's place, don't speak your mind. Maybe you went to boarding school and you were in the military, so you were told to just kind of, you know, shut up and listen. Then you could have blockages in your throat chakra, which will not allow you to speak what needs to be spoke, your truth, right? If you've had tough times in relationships, broken hearts, your heart chakra could be blocked. So these are the things that you need to block so your energy can flow clearly. So this is one of the things that's definitely going to be in this next cycle for you. It's time to free yourself from what has been learned. This was the first card. When I was shuffling, this was the only card that just kind of flipped over and literally said, like, take me. So it is time to free yourself from what has been. Learn from it, but not allow it to define you. This is a part of you clearing your blockages. The reason why we're blocked is because, for one, when we go through traumatic experiences, sometimes we don't learn from them. Sometimes we choose not to. We choose not to see, like, at least take responsibility for the part that we played in it. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, yeah, you can do a lot of blaming, right? If you get cheated on. Yeah, technically it's John's fault that he went out there and slept with that girl. You know what I mean? When he said he was just going to get some milk. Yeah, that's his fault. But you chose John. So what about you made you choose, or what about your energy drew someone in? Like, and that's not to blame yourself, but it is to learn from it, so you don't have to repeat it. And that way you can clear it. Another reason why we get blockages is because we're not learning from it, meaning we can't define it. So once we define it, like, oh no, I remember when I met John, I was in this type of energy. That's how I drew him in, right? So yeah, once you're able to basically learn from it, pinpoint it, you can let it go. I mean, no one reads a chapter of the book 80 million times. Like, once you have processed the information and you got it, you move on to some information that's better. So a lot of you guys, including me, we are in the end of cycles where we've learned all we could learn. It would literally be redundant to read the book one more time. You feel me? What are you reading for now? It's time to pass the book somewhere else. Someone else actually needs to read the book, and they have never read the book. They're going to be like, oh my God, this is the greatest book ever. I love this book. Where's this book been all my life? I know this book existed, right? But for this particular book or situation, whatever it is for you, you read it 80 million times. There's no more. You wrote notes. You read your footnotes 80 million times, right? Let's get one more. What's coming in? What's the new energy? Tune into the spiritual power within you. It is beyond what society understands and can offer you. It will nourish, protect, inspire, and guide you through any troubles. If your path is diverging from your original plans or is out of sync with those around you, trust in what is happening and know that you are within Kali's care. Let's start about the book. When you're dealing with books, right? You got characters, you got scenes, you got settings where the book's taking place, the time period is taking place in. You, and remember, we're kind of dealing spiritual, so it's not really physical. It's like you're around. Whatever your reality once was is beginning to shift. And when that shift begins to happen, you may not see the same people. You may not bring the same people with you. You may not be able to, because you guys just may not resonate with each other. Where you're going, where that person's going, where you're going, and where this job's trying to take you. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. All right. This is probably going to be like the last card. King of Swords. Or last three cards. Knight of Coins. Hierophant. So it does look like you're going to be signing a new contract. That's what you're even being prepared for. That's what the new energy is going to lead you to. Some type of long-term contract is going to come in. It's going to cause big change. Why I say big change? Because it's the Hierophant. Got the number 5 over it. The 5 represents change. This contract is going to have something to do with stability, your stability. For some of you guys, it's going to be a work contract. For some of you guys, it's going to be a mortgage, signing on for a house. As for some of you guys, it's going to be a marriage. This is going to be something that you have put a lot of thought in. It's basically going to be what you've been calling in, what you've been manifesting. So whatever that thing is for you that you've been knowing is possible, it's coming your way. So the reading yesterday is how you're going to prepare for it, and this is what it is. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will be back more often. I've just settled down into my new cozy position, so we good. I'll see y'all again. It's your girl, Janetha. Peace.